What is a period drama, and why are they so popular? Once a preserve of what Jane Austen would have called a fairer sex, but now with grittier storylines and captivating sets, they are appealing to wider audiences. In this, the first of 3 videos, we will dive into the best of British period drama series from the 21st century. Look out for our best of the 20th century and best period movies coming soon. Although period drama media has always been popular, particularly in literature and movies, the genre has captivated the attention of television enthusiasts when it made its way to the smaller screen. It is not remotely difficult to understand the appeal of period drama TV shows, not only because they often highlight timeless themes through their rich storytelling and feature complex three-dimensional characters global audiences can easily relate to, but also because of how visually rich and immersive they can be. While there are countless great examples of the genre on television, some ultimately stand out more than others, being widely regarded as the finest pieces of TV in the category. Whether set in the Highlands of Scotland in the 18th century, or in 19th or early 20th century Birmingham, these stories make for captivating watches that fascinate audiences with their storylines. So, without further ado, let's look at 10 of the best period drama TV shows, ranked by greatness. Coming in at number 10, we have Poldark, from 2015 to 2019, and created by Debbie Horsfield. This British historical drama is based on the novels by Winston Graham and centres around a British army officer, played by Aidan Turner, who returns to Cornwall to find that his world has taken an unexpected and wild turn, including the fact that his father has passed and that his childhood sweetheart is engaged to his cousin. In at number 9 is The Tudors, from 2007 to 2010, and created by Michael Hurst. The scandalous history behind King Henry VIII of England and his 6 wives comes to life in the racy series The Tudors. Starring Jonathan Rhys-Meyers as the polarising king, the show focuses not only on his many love affairs and relationships in pursuit of securing a male heir, but also how his rule changed religion, politics and infrastructure in England forever. As costume dramas go, this takes quite a bit of artistic license in the costume area. The wardrobe plays fast and loose with the fashion of the era, more like Tudor England meets Armani. But if it gets younger audiences engaged with the history, then I'm happy enough not to nitpick. Number 8, we have Mary and George of 2024, created by D.C. Moore. Based on the novel The King's Assassin, Mary and George follows a family's scandalous rise to power and riches, thanks to the scheming of an ambitious, status-hungry mother, Mary Villiers, the Countess of Buckingham. In 7 episodes, she ascends to influence by helping her son George become the lover of King James I of England, though it soon becomes clear that Mary and George are willing to resort to nefarious tactics to maintain their newfound status. In at number 7, we have Outlander, 2014 to present, and created by Ronald D. Moore. Also based on a series of novels of the same name by Diane Gabaldon, this fan favourite period piece throws the romance, fantasy and period drama genres into the mix with great results. The plot, spanning 2 periods, follows Claire, a World War II nurse who is mysteriously transported back to 1743, where she meets a charming Highland warrior, Jamie, and attempts to survive while navigating through the period. Whether it is a genre blending elements that make this incredible period drama worth watching, the characteristic narrative structure, how faithful it is to its source material, or the two amazing central performances and undeniable chemistry between the leads, Outlander is certainly a solid entry in the category. This is one of the entries I alluded to at the beginning, which will also appeal to male audiences. It certainly deserves the attention of those who haven't yet pressed play on it. Number 6, we have North and South from 2004 and created by Brian Percival. Not to be confused with the American miniseries from 1985, set against the Civil War. This series, adapted from Elizabeth Gaskell's 1855 novel of the same name, North and South delves into the more subtle North-South rivalries of 19th century England and is one of the finest shows to ever grace BBC. It tells the story of a young woman, Margaret Hale, who moves with her family to the industrial town of Milton. She struggles to adapt and develops a relationship with successful mill owner John Thornton. Like other series in the genre, North and South tackles universal themes of class conflict and prejudice, while examining the consequences of the Industrial Revolution and sacrifices made for loved ones. Those keen on watching a period drama with great character developments and a genuinely absorbing, slow-burn central romance probably want to give the show, which has become a must-watch classic period piece among fans of the genre, a try. Coming in at number 5, we have Bridgerton and Charlotte from 2020 to 2024, created by Chris Van Dusen. The first season of Bridgerton follows Daphne Bridgerton, the eldest daughter of the powerful Bridgerton family, as she makes her debut onto Regency London's competitive marriage market. Hoping to follow in her parents' footsteps and find a match sparked by true love, Daphne's prospects initially seem to be unrivalled. But as her older brother, Jonathan Bailey, begins to rule out her potential suitors, the high society scandal sheet, written by the mysterious Lady Whistledown, narrated by Julie Andrews, casts aspersions on Daphne. Enter the highly desirable and rebellious Duke of Hastings, committed bachelor and the catch of the season for the debutantes' mammas. Despite proclaiming that they want nothing the other has to offer, their attraction is undeniable, and sparks fly as they find themselves engaged in an increasing battle of wits while navigating society's expectations for their future. We also include Queen Charlotte, a Bridgerton story, in this entry as part of the Bridgerton universe. Young Queen Charlotte's marriage to King George of England sparks an epic love story and transforms high society in this Bridgerton universe prequel. At number 4, we have Call the Midwife, created by Heidi Thomas. Those of us of a certain vintage might raise an eyebrow at this being included in a list of period dramas, it being set in our living memories, although I hasten to add in my case as one of the newborns, not the nurses, although no doubt some viewers are old enough to be the latter. Sadly or frighteningly, it is considered a period drama, and an excellent one at that. Based on the memoirs of Jennifer Worth, the story follows 22-year-old Jenny, who in 1957 leaves her comfortable home to become a midwife in London's East End. She is surprised to find that she will be living in a convent, Nonata's house. Working alongside fellow nurses and the medically trained nuns, Jenny has her eyes opened to the harsh living conditions of the slums. But she also discovers the warm hearts and bravery of the mothers. Even after Jenny leaves Nonata, she continues to chronicle the lives of the midwives who have become her family. In at number 3, we have The Crown from 2016 to 2023, created by Peter Morgan. Kicking off in the late 1940s and following the life of the late Queen Elizabeth II, played to perfection by Claire Foy, Olivia Colman and Imelda Staunton, The Crown does what its title suggests, depicting the Queen's reign from her early days to her latest status as the longest reigning monarch in British history. Each season explores historical events featuring well-known faces such as Princess Diana, astoundingly played by Emma Corrin and Elizabeth Debicki. The Crown is often praised for its historical accuracy, even though some liberties were taken for a more dramatic effect. Even so, it seems that the Queen herself loved to watch the show on Sundays, and it is not difficult to understand why. Peter Morgan's widespread acclaim has earned it multiple Emmy and Golden Globes awards for a reason. Put shortly, The Crown is quite a fantastic period drama that anyone keen on the history of British royalty will certainly enjoy. Coming in at number 2, we have Peaky Blinders, 2013 to 2022, and created by Stephen Knight. Stephen Knight's Netflix hit show Peaky Blinders is also a must-see when it comes to epic period dramas, with Cillian Murphy, who is now deservedly an Academy Award winner, delivering one of his best career-defining performances. The plot centres around a Birmingham gang notorious for sewing razor blades into their caps. It depicts the family's rise to prominence, wealth and power in the criminal underworld of Birmingham. On top of its brilliantly written characters and their dynamics, Peaky Blinders delivers some of the best storylines on television. It is a well-crafted series from beginning to end, featuring impeccable settings and stylish visuals, with each season finale leaving audiences on the edge of their seats. Although the series has unfortunately come to a full stop, it looks like we're one step closer to getting back in step with the Peaky Blinders gang. In early 2024, fans of Peaky Blinders were ecstatic to learn that the drama would continue on in the form of a spin-off movie for Netflix. With Cillian Murphy returning as leader Tommy Shelby, the studio continues to tease folks about what's down the line, with behind-the-scenes images from filming. And if that's not enough, new characters will be introduced into this gritty world of 20th century Birmingham, including Barry Keoghan and Rebecca Ferguson in undisclosed roles. Well, Netflix decided to drop a bombshell update about the upcoming movie, courtesy of a surprise post on X. Uploading a photo of Cillian and Barry, dressed in costume, it was revealed that filming for the movie had finished before Christmas. "That's a wrap," read the caption on December the 19th, 2024. "The Peaky Blinders film has a completed production. We cannot wait." And a winner and coming in at number 1, we have Downton Abbey from 2010 to 2015 and created by Julian Fellows. Downton Abbey takes a crown for the most iconic period drama on television, ranking high among the best in its category. Featuring a star-studded cast starring the late Dame Maggie Smith, Hugh Bonneville, Michelle Dockery and Jim Carter, this Julian Fellows series explores class and tradition while following the lives of the aristocratic Crawley family and their servants, addressing key historical moments. For one, it begins with a reference to the Titanic disaster in 1912. Downton Abbey's unforgettable characters, astounding performances. Dame Maggie Smith is nothing short of incredible in this, and high production values that support its lavish visuals help cement it as one of the finest period pieces to ever grace our small screens. We hope you enjoyed this video, and if there's anything that you think we left out, do let us know in the comments. And watch out for further videos on similar topics. If you enjoyed it, it would help the channel immensely if you like, subscribe and hit the notification bell. Thanks, bye.